Welcome back. This is Dawn of Man. Cry Wolf playing Dawn of Man. We just had a raider attack. We are hoping for a trader to come and trade with our fine settlement, so that we can advance the Bronze Age. That's what we're working on here. We are also going to be preparing our rolling megaliths, which is probably a more efficient way to do this in terms of like timing, but I'm just going to queue them all up. Let's get it going. It's not a problem. They're all pretty close. Trader, look at that. Okay, we are on track. Let's grab this. Let's grab copper sickles. That means we can get rid of these and this. Get rid of those. We still have a bone spear. That must have been from one of the raiders. Let's grab these sheep. I want to get rid of a bunch of these flint tools because we're gonna be upping to bigger and better things here. So maybe we can scale back on some of those. I don't want to get rid of too many of my things. Take a leather. Give one stone. I think that looks good. Yes, that will put us over our population for sheep, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and grab it. Let's just jump in. Let's just do it. Now, the real question is, what do we upgrade next? What do we tech next? And to me, the optimal choice is going to be masonry. That's a solid option due to what we're dealing with in terms of housing here. I would like to get away from the huts because they just degrade. She is dinging that damn bell again. Mia, come here. Come here. Oh, sorry, puppy. It's gonna be in her kennel. Okay. So I'd like to get rid of these huts, if possible. Ooh. We are looking for tin. If I recall, there was tin over here, right? Where is the tin? No, tin is kind of rare. We've got one here. Did we have one up in here? Got one right here. That's it. We don't have that much, so we really need to make the most of it and get to the Iron Age as soon as we're able to, because we're gonna run out of stuff. All right, so let's maintain copper sickles, but also turn on bronze sickles. Actually, let's turn that off. And let's turn off the flint tools. And actually, we can get rid of the crafter completely. There's nothing here that we really need. Let's turn on bronze spears. Let's turn on bronze knives, bronze axes, bronze picks, and then we'll have an additional one for sickles. I think that's correct, yeah. And then, for these, we have to go and individually turn off copper. We're just going to make a hard shift to bronze. I think we have enough copper tools to last us to the production of bronze tools. we don't have any picks or anything like that, but that's okay. We didn't build any of that. The main thing we're worried about is going to be the sickles and the spears. So let's just get right on that. Let's jump right to it. Hopefully we can get this stuff going right away. And we do have 10 bronze that we can use, so maybe we'll just hold on to that if we find that there's a specific type of tool that we're running out of, and we'll just individually produce to use up the rest of our bronze, or our copper bars rather. It should be fine. Yeah, so put the tin there, copper here, and we want to get masonry. So that will let us build stone walls, which we should probably get right on, actually. I think this will be a good place to start. So I don't want to overwhelm the workload, and I want to make sure that we're getting our tin production up. So we're just going to do a section of the wall at a time. Just grab one small section at a time. Don't want to overwhelm it. But the wood from the palisade will feed directly into our charcoal production as well. So. Yep. Somebody just died. Alright, so let's turn off auto repair, and we will upgrade that home, just like we did with the tents. We're going to start that way with things. We've got plenty of buffer space here, so we can afford to take down a hut or two without too much grief. Now we are coming up to spring, and spring is going to be a big deal for us. Yep. So what's all going to be required in building these roundhouses? Looks like we need a bunch of stone and logs and sticks and straw. So we shot up. We basically doubled our workload because we were at about 65 there for a while. So planting has doubled our workload. Which is okay. That's fine. We have yet to mine our first bit of tin. We'll get there, but we did the pre-work of building up our copper ore stores and getting charcoal. We've got plenty of charcoal pits for now. Eventually we will get those running, and we'll get 6 and build up to capacity. Dog's dying of dehydration. Seems fine. There's a storm coming. Don't care. Just don't care. So let's take a look at our cattle population. We've got 2 adult females and 4 adult males. We should see production of offspring come next spring, but that is not going to be enough to sustain our population because there's only 2 females. So we need to get more. We need them. So cattle are pretty instrumental to the way that I play this game. I know that we've got 130% workload, but cattle spawn in the spring, so we just have to make do and take care of it. Doesn't look like we got too many orcs spawned. I know it's a little bit of a risky play with the with the stone circle going up and transitioning to bronze and, you know, all the things. We can turn our flint down to 0. We don't need any more flint. And this can start storing other stuff. Probably charcoal. Maybe we'll use the last of our flint just to knock out a few more tools. We really don't need and or want them, but you know, if we've already gathered the resources, we might as well. So I'm thinking we probably do some picks, maybe some axes, and we'll see where we're at. Right, we are halfway through spring. A little more than a third of the way through spring. We have not gotten our fields all the way planted. Looks like these ones are done. These ones are pending. We do have a lot of other things going on, though. Yeah, we do. Once we get our cattle population, we'll try to beeline towards plowing. Another option could be sword making, although I'm generally not really a fan of getting that right away. It's not really that valuable. Actually, I think we're good on food. So let's just trade for the tin, and we will get rid of bones. Let's drop them. We don't really need that many dry skins. 25 is more than enough. And you'll see right now, like, our flint knives are basically worthless. These were worth 10 on the last trader that we had. So that's why we got rid of a bunch of that for just stuff that we didn't necessarily, like, really even need. But it's like, we'll use it eventually. Let's grab horse domestication. Let's try to get those plows as soon as we're able to. Now, I don't generally actually tame horses, because what are they good for? Horses are good for plowing and for carts. I don't use carts, and plowing can also be done by cattle. So, get cattle. That just lessens the amount of stables I need to build in order to make my town functional. Adult female. Looks like you're alone. Kill ya. I don't know where those other orcs went. They're right here. Cool. They are coming towards us. Excellent. So, does not look like we have completed our first roundhouse. That is okay. It is not a high priority. And we can reasonably do probably just that one, and then we want to give some space for production. Cool. We got a milestone. I've done all the milestones in this game mode, so. Yep. Let's see, do we have any progress on our stone circle? None yet. Looks like we got, they're moving, they're moving, they're moving. Cool. It's moving along. It's definitely taking away from some of our other probably more important tasks. So, Alright, well, my girlfriend just got home and we are going out for food. So, I might just make this another short episode. Before I go, I do want to capture these. They are right on our doorstep. So, thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next episode.